basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. And it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. The shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Barlow. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Booker the pass to Williams. Now Brooks. Six on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
Now, here's Maxey, following the miss by Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that, it feels like the East is wide open. They are going to have a chance to make some noise.
And here are the 76ers now. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Maxey really clever with that finish.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And over the course of his career, Book has never been afraid to pull the trigger from deep. He has supreme confidence in that jumper.
Now, here's George. Last time, 14 points for him. High post, Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Gillespie. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Williams. Here's Gillespie. And here's Booker from the arc. Barlow grabs the rebound. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to just move on. You can't dwell on it and let it affect the next performance.
Here is Williams. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Brooks misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Suns. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Here's George. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Back to George. Over Allen. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
I love the way Paul George includes these mid-range jumpers in his offensive game.
And, Jim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Suns making a switch here. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Grimes. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Now, here's Goodwin. They lead by 1. Pass to Williams. The layup off target. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Watford. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Grimes. Oh, good on the triple. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dunn kicks to Goodwin. Allen outside. Pass to Booker. Now Williams. He's guarded by Grimes. Clock at 6. Nobody near Allen. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers shooting 45% from the field early. Here's Bona. To the wing on the left. Philadelphia moving the ball around. McCain with the ball. Scoreless thus far. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Suns leading. Booker left side. Down low. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's McCain. Misses the jumper. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix ahead, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
We've got Jared McCain, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Edwards in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. O'Neal, no good. The 76ers leading. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Yeah, being right at the rim. That looked easy.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded by Grimes. There's a good screen. To the inside. And done with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Grimes. Still yet to score. Embiid the pass to Grimes. Embiid the screen. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. It'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip. Pass to O'Neal. And it's done in the corner to the right side. Here's Bouye. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's McCain. Now Grimes. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Yeah, the defense completely collapsed on Embiid down low with the ball, and that created openings on the outside.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for the 76ers. And the Suns here with a different look. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the 76ers. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
Right now for Philadelphia, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Phoenix shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the first one at the line is good. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
And let's not forget about his defense. Every time you looked up, he was forcing a turnover.
George with the ball. Dunn covering. The 76ers, another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded by Grimes. Booker the pass to Gillespie. Dunn left side. George with the steal. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Gillespie. Williams looking over the floor. And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Oubre. And Phoenix also making a switch. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dunn. So it's Phoenix now. 8-point game. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
And just another shot that Booker has perfected, the little floater.
Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
What a vicious throwdown. You get there late, you get your feelings hurt.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Suns trail by 8. Booker outside. Allen outside. Pass to Gillespie. Off target from outside. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. Embiid with a screen on Booker. Here's Grimes. And here's Embiid. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Philadelphia making a change here. Arlo's checked in. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Here's Gillespie. No scoring in this one. And Booker kicks to Allen. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, there's so much to like about Devin Booker, and I think my favorite thing is that you can run your offense through him as a scorer or as a creator.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Takes a step back. Here's Maxey. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Suns trail by 8. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here is George. He has 5. Sinks the triple. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Booker outside. Williams trying to break free. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
Yeah, this game has Booker's fingerprints all over it. He's doing whatever he wants on offense right now.
Now, here's Maxey. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. Pass to Williams. Booker outside. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Williams.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating. Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look.
We've talked about it in the past. Going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you guys closer together if it's the right group.
Yeah, but you still have people you barely know.
And guys, going back to the game at hand, Joel Embiid having his way in the first half.
There's been no stopping Embiid tonight. He's causing havoc on the offensive end and bullying the defense inside, just imposing his his will.
That is why opponents fear him. A terrific first half and some excellent wordplay, Shaq.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. Just 5 on the clock. Booker the pass to Brooks. Off target with his 3. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And Tyrese Maxey is very comfortable running this offense, whether it's scoring or giving it up.
Brooks outside. Pass to Gillespie. Booker looking around. Here's Gillespie, and it's Brooks in the corner. Misses the 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Fades and shoots, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, if you're talking about one of the best in the mid-range area of the floor, Embiid has to be in that discussion for centers.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Break in the action means we can check out the best defensive teams in the league this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Suns 5th.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Edgecombe with the screen for Maxey. Outside, George. That 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 11. Booker with it. Maxey covering. Booker, good. Booker's got 15 points.
Yeah, great handle there by Booker. He created all of the space he needed.
Outside, George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Maxey. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more, become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Barlow. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Maxey. Here's Barlow. Brooks covering. Now here's Embiid. Over Williams. Embiid, no good. Suns trail by 7. Allen surveying the D. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen for 3. Barlow grabs the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Edgecombe, defended by Booker. Edgecombe with it. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And that one's good. Maxey.
Yeah, you better close out harder than that on Tyrese Maxey in the short corner.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams passes to Gillespie. Allen, a screen on Maxey. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Edgecombe, no good. Suns trail by 10. Kicks it out to Allen. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Maxey. George sets a screen for the three. Maxey, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Booker the pass to Gillespie. And here is Brooks. Williams sets a screen for Booker. Allen outside. 5 on the clock. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
.125 left to play in the third. Pass to Edwards. Here's Bona. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. The 76ers with another miss. O'Neal looking around. Allen finds Goodwin. Now Richards. Now here's Allen. Edwards defending. Edwards against Allen. Over Edwards. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Allen.
Well, he doesn't take a lot of those, but clearly Grayson Allen has the touch to make a mid-range jumper if that's what's open.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Allen. O'Neal sets the screen for Allen. The tray. Dunn passes to Richards. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
From deep three-point territory. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Joel Embiid out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's Edwards. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And he lobs it up toward the rim, hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Booker draws the double. Puts it up. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Now, there is no doubt about it. Booker is one of the best catch-and-shoot options in this league.
Embiid with the screen on Booker. Pass to Embiid. A three ball. Joel showing off the range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now McCain. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And here's Edwards from the arc. The 76ers another 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Jabari Walker comes in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Jared McCain. And Phoenix also making a switch. Mark Williams is checked in for Nick Richard. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. Suns trail by 10. Inside. Here's Dunn. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim, what's enabled Quentin Grimes to really break through here recently?
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively to show what his ceiling is, a much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds you of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, as you're saying, the opportunity there to really capitalize.
Absolutely unencumbered on that end of the floor. It's amazing how guys can break through.
Brooks misses. Philadelphia leading by 9. Now, here's Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with a bigger responsibility, Tim, the efficiency numbers for Tyrese Maxey taking a bit of a dip.
Well, they certainly have, but they've gone from great to just good enough. But I think, Kevin, as he gets more help and more guys come back from injury, those numbers will recover.
They sure will.
And what I love about Tyrese Maxey, he's so good at just overwhelming you with energy. He puts the defense in a tough spot because of his relentless ability to push the pace.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in, and it's Paul George in for Quentin Grimes. Here's Gillespie. Williams dishes to Booker. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long. And also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Shot left block. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Booker's got 21 in the game.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
George finds Maxey. Good! Lays it right in there.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 11-point game. Embiid with the rebound.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. The 19-foot shot, and it doesn't go. Suns trail by 11. On the wing, Booker. Embiid there for the rebound.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Booker! Count it! Nails it from 14.
And Booker is so good from the mid-range. His jumper looks like it's going in every time.
The 76ers leading by 9. Embiid. That shot no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now Booker. Now Williams. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barlow. 16-footer dropped in.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Now here's Booker. D right on him. That one is off. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Joel Embiid.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Ah, the basket is good.
Williams.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm,